Here we go, baby. The final stretch, man. Final stretch. Pause. Final stretch. Pause of the season, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Come join the chat. Get these games in. Get to the playoffs.
We need a couple more cards to draw. So help me with a 5-point summary of why we should trade for picks in the next 2 drafts.
I'll buy lunch. This one here almost sank. This one.
Okay, that's only because, heads up, they're filming. You might be in the background. At least.
Wait, what do I do?
Don't do anything. Just be aware that the camera is live.
I'm just so nervous I'll do something wrong.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Here's a look at some stats for Tre Mann.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
Here are the starters for Houston. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with MP. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, Washington and Lively down low. Tre Mann out there with Max Christie. And it's Flagg in at the small forward position. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Now here's MP. Pass to Capella. 5 to shoot. Houston working the ball around. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Here's Flagg. Now Christie. Defended by Eason. Washington outside. Outside man. Fires for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Rockets on offense. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road, 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
Here's Flag. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Mavericks head coach and I got a chance to talk. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Man, the pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Outside man. Lets the three fly. Dallas, no good that time either.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And it's Washington missing.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
MP outside. Pass to Eason. The three is up. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lively with a screen on MP to snap the cold streak. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Now here's MP. He's guarded by man. Outside Durant. From downtown. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Outside man. There's the three. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 3. Pass to Capella. Now Eason. MP outside. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Lively. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And here's Flag outside. And it's MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Rockets. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble. Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Stolen by MP. Durant with a screen on Christie. MP against Christie. Fires the 3. That's good from Eason. On the assist by MP.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Man. Connects from downtown.
Look at Man coming right back at him with the 3 of his own.
And so Ime Udoka
got me with that one. Good move.
He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, MP.
The way he's been shooting the ball from three-point land, he was practically a sure thing for this honor. You just can't put a price on the accuracy he's been showing off lately.
Now here's MP. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Six on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Durant.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Flag. 20 points for him last game against Golden State.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
Now here's MP. They're leading by 8. Can't hit from the elbow. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Lively. 41 seconds left to play in the first. 13 feet out. And it's Childress missing.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Offensive rebound. And so it's Dallas with it. Now here's Martin. Lively with it. 14 points for him last game against Golden State. Pass to Flag. Outside Christie. And here's Martin. Here's Flag. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
We've got Caleb Martin. Also Daniel Gafford out there. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Houston shooting their first free throws here tonight. No good on the free throw. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Good on the second one. Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Gafford. Here's Strus, defended by Hardaway. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by Gafford. Strus has got his second bucket of the night. Inside. Hardaway's shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Moore passes to Gafford. And here's Strus, defended by Hardaway. Martin with a screen on Thompson. Oh, deflected. To the right side. Now here's Gafford. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 6. Here's Childress. And it's off from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Count it.
For a guy who's 6'10", Smith's tight handle is impressive.
Mavericks trail by 9. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Martin. Flag comes in for Strus. And it's Mann in for Moore. And then for Houston, Eason comes in for Hardaway. And MP subbed in for Shepherd. Here's Flag. The three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He dropped 24 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. As so often is the case, he made his presence felt throughout the evening. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Outside man, Washington, a screen on MP. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good, man. Man's got 5 now. Houston leading by 9. And here's MP. 6 points for him. Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Nice job by Smith, getting the ball inside and then putting pressure on the defense.
First one falls for him.
I think he's the prototypical 4 in the modern game. Jabari Smith has an excellent three-point stroke, and he can defend multiple positions.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Smith hits them both. Mavericks trail by 11.
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Man, the pass to Washington. Back to man.
Anytime I don't really play the game is if they like
Here's
super
Lively.
trash.
And a slam
I'm simulating
dunk by
that.
Lively.
Just a big play at
Yeah,
this juncture
pretty
of
much.
the game.
I think I probably
Second
played like
chance
75,
points could be the
76
key for
game.
them.
Impressive effort right there.
This whole
That's
season.
what they need to mount a
I'm going to have
comeback.
to play the rest
Yeah,
of the
and
year.
if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all
Make
along
sure I-
instead of waiting
7
until now,
minutes.
who knows?
Here's money.
Make sure I
The
keep
Mavs
my
get their
one
last
seed.
shot to go. Shot clock at 2. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Boy, an all-out effort from Smith Jr. on the glass that time. Understands how to use his size and put his body in good position.
Now here's man. He's got 5. And it's MP with a rebound.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Picked by Smith. MP looking around. On the wing, Durant from outside the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flag.
That's our ball.
Now
Yeah.
a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring
Yeah, 12
output
minutes
and
is
how
crazy.
it's been trending for Kevin Durant.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Christie's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Rockets. Finney Smith's checked in. Mavericks trail by 14. Outside man. Lively with a screen on Durant. To the middle. Ooh, Durant with a steal. On the wing, Thompson. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this game. 4 on the clock. From 10 feet away. Lively with a block.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a
Thompson,
shot
what
off.
the hell was that?
And yep, it's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
MP outside. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. Grant, look
What?
at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Smith in for Amen Thompson. And it's Flag missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Outside Durant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And now it's time to take a look at the top defensive teams in the league right now. Number 1, Houston.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
Now here's Christie. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game. Back to man. Lots of room.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. MP finds Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And that one's good, man.
An improving three-point shooter is Trey Mann. He's gone close to 40% for the season from deep.
MP outside. Gets it off. And that's not going to go. And so it's Houston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
This is going to be an easy game, so I'm probably take it easy on them. I'm not. I've been kicking Dallas' ass all season long.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play.
Kyrie ain't even playing. It ain't even fun. I usually have fun when I play Dallas because I'm going against Kyrie, but he ain't even here.
You know, I know all the flavors of gravy.
Boring.
Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's orange.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Well, I think for Houston, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Mavericks trail by 11. So on the floor for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. MP is out there with Tari Eason, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Flag. 6 to shoot. Outside man. Lets it go from deep.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't. afford to throw anything weak around them. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's MP. 9 points in the game. Here's Smith. That shot off the mark. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Pass to Lively. Back to Washington. Here's Flag. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Flag's got 5 now.
Backing up that last three with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Money. Lively with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
No foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by man.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses. It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Flag. He's got 5. And that one's good, man. 10 points for him.
Man playing with strength and vigor. I love it when guards take it inside like that.
Left side, Durant. Back to MP. Launches a 3. MP making the long-range connection.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Who poked away. Stolen by MP. By himself. And MP throws it down hard.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Right wing. Washington passes to Christie. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Lively with a screen on Smith. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Man, misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
And one.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And they're among the top 5 teams in second chance scoring. I like the attitude of this team. They play hard, willing to do the dirty work down low.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Free throw is good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Strus, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Man. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
And the basket by MP.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Now here's Man. 10 points for him. Strus finds Washington. Now here's Lively. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Strus. Takes the 3. Drains the triple. Strus has got 7 points in the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now here's MP. 17 points in the game. Oh, MP with the hammer.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Man, the pass to Lively. Here's Christie. Washington outside. Outside Strus. Outside Man. Pass to Strus. Back to Man. Goes back up. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Money with the bucket.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Mavericks trail by 17. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Easy
here.
work, man. Easy work.
Mycare's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for MP. All right, while we have a second, a look at the best shooting small forwards over the last month. Kevin Durant on top.
And we've seen how efficient he's been scoring the ball, not just gunning for threes, but also working it inside.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
Now here's Christie. No points yet. Pass to Martin. Outside Strus. Gafford with a screen on Durant. Down low. Cuts off the pass. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Childress. Defended by Thompson. Childress passes to Strus. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Can they get it? Christie's shot is off. Houston leading by 19. Outside Durant. 24 seconds left in the third. Smith with a screen on Martin. Thompson passes to Smith. Three-pointer off the mark. Durant against Strus. Pass to Gafford. Here's Childress. No good. Would have counted had it gone. MP getting it done for Houston. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
How he picked that up, I don't even know, bruh. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
I think that might have been the longest 2K preview I ever seen.
Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Daniel Gafford is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Flagg. And it's Childress in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Mycare's and the 3 off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Strus. It's hauled in by Mycare's. The Rockets lead by 19. Here's Money. And MP throws it down.
That's a confident, bad young man right there, MP. unafraid to show off his handle.
I mean,
Pass to Gafford.
It's fun. It's how you make it fun, man.
And we played through
12
about
minutes,
a minute here in the
that's
fourth.
I don't know how many games you're going to play. Maybe 1 or 2. But that's,
thanks in the layup.
Another shot
minutes,
right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. There's a screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Money's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Flag. To the paint. Here's Martin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And he's going for the oop here. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Strus. Pass to Flag. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Now here's Strus. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Childress. And here's Flag outside. Drops in the 3. Flag's got 7 now in this quarter.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
MP up top. Hardaway from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Durant comes in for Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Flag. It's hauled in by Houston. Now Thompson. Smith outside. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Man, the pass to Lively. Washington outside. Pass to Man. Christie with a screen on Thompson. Here's Man. Here's Lively. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Durant. 1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Flag. Lively with a screen on Durant. Pass to man. Thompson with some nice D. Houston leading by 19.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Rockets.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Now here's man. Pass to Flag. Shot from the wing. Eason pulls it in. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
With a record like 39-39, I'm not playing them. Let's simulate something I'm simulating. You know what I'm saying? Like they 8th. I'm not finna waste my time right here at the playoffs. I got Phoenix, Minnesota, Golden State. They on the cusp. With Dallas that I just beat. Dallas. So. See how that go. But I'm definitely simulating this Brooklyn game. It's not worth my time. Lord, tell me I'm not gonna have to play the Lakers in the playoffs first round, man. Oh my gosh. No. I need the Thunder and the Kings, man, to go ahead and do something in that playing game. Because I'm not trying to play the Lakers, man. I kicked their butt the whole year, too. That ain't gonna be a fun series. That's just gonna be straight blowouts. Sweet.
We are.
They must be putting a
The
lot
two of you are going to save us almost an hour a week.
Sounds great.
Absolutely not. How's that?
Slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players.
Us?
How much?
Yeah, you. You want shorter meetings, right? So synthesize, gather, review.
Let's go.
Up next, the Suns taking on the Rockets. For the Phoenix Suns, there's no easy opponent. Sitting fourth in the West. A great chance to win each and every time they play. Rockets, Suns, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for MP.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Williams is out there with Dunn, and it's White in at the 1 spot. And for the Rockets, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Money out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at center. And it's the Suns to start out. And, GA, we've got two teams coming into this game on dueling hot streaks.
It's hard not to be excited for this one. Both are looking at this game as an opportunity to make a statement.
Brooks against Durant. MP outside. Clock at 6. Williams with the block. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
MP against White. Here's Money. Here's Smith. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
White finds Williams. Now Brooks. Shoots over KD. The putback, and Williams is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kobe White.
And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
It's his first trip to the line.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Booker the bounce pass. Dunn sets a screen for Brooks. Out to White. Fires the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Hardaway against Booker. Williams, a screen on MP. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by White. Williams has got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Dunn sets a screen for Booker. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. Brooks outside. Booker against Hardaway. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Houston making a switch here. Rockets trail by 3. MP looking around. It's Durant on the wing for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got his second basket.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
Pass to Booker. Williams, a screen on Thompson. And here's Booker from the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
MP, no good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Durant against White. Pass to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
And so MV will bring it up for the Rockets. And a record-setting season continues for them. Now up over 30 road wins.
And, well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Rockets, Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Money. Grayson Allen's checked in for Phoenix. Jalen Green comes in for White. Now here's Thompson. Still without a basket. And it's Capella missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Allen against Eason. Dunn sets a screen for Allen. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Capella, the pass to Shepard. Houston moving it around. Thompson outside. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Booker. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. Shepard, the pass to Eason. Thompson looking for an opening. Pulls it up. Here's Capella. No good with the layup. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Tari Eason is out there with Shepard. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Thompson, and it's Money in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets delivered in a major way. He contributed 20 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. It was a fantastic game for him. He found multiple ways to chip in, and you know he wants to repeat that tonight, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Free throw good, Russell. And Phoenix making a change here. And so Russell hits them both. Rockets trail by 9. Eason, a screen on Russell. Money. MP stuffs it in off the drive.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
And White kicks to Russell. Pass to Malawach. Here's White. It's rebounded by Houston. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
That is the way they would like to play every night. But, of course, each opponent represents different challenges.
To the paint, here's Malawach. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Green's checked in. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. Pass to KD. Over Brooks. No good from Durant.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Donnie's checked in for Jalen Green. 5 to shoot. Booker outside. Takes the 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And that's a foul. It's called on Malawach. That'll be his second foul of the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from MP.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Down low. Out to White. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3 ball is good. White's got 6 points.
a volume three-point shooter, you have to expect White to connect on those looks from the outside.
Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Thompson against Booker. Inside, here's Malowacz, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Coming off that screen, Booker draws the defense and then passes. Really tough to defend that.
Outside Durant, back to MP. Left side, KD. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
That free throw good from Durant. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Back to White, deflects the pass. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Booker. Williams a screen. Booker the pass to Williams. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Outside, KD. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
That free throw good from Durant.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. And KD drops them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Booker the pass to Williams. And here's White. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 on the clock. Booker. Booker with the nifty drive.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Mycareer. Here's Shepherd. Here's Mycareer. He's guarded by Williams. Fires, high post. Hardaway, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's White. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
MP's checked in for the Rockets. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now, here's MP. He's got 14. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. That's on Mark Williams. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Durant.
Katie, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
And here's Booker from the arc. And you know who? Devin Booker.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
MP, no good.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Dunn dishes to Booker. Over Hardaway. And Devin Booker in the paint.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Durant's got 15 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Both free throws good from Booker. From deep three-point territory. That one's not going to go. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been everywhere.
Well, you don't have to light a fire under Booker. He's coming in hot pretty much every night. Knows his primary role is a scorer, and he does it at an elite level.
And he can make it look easy. Shoots the jumper the way it's taught. Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. And the Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Rockets trail by 8. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Dunn is out there with Mark Williams. And it's White in at the 1.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brooks outside. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's White. And it's KD with the rebound. MP outside. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And White kicks to Williams. Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Rockets trail by 7. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Kevin?
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And here's Booker following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Out to White. 3-pointer. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And how's that for a response? Love seeing White come right back with a triple of his own.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Over Brooks. Durant, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. MP against White. Money. And MP throws it down hard.
What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
And stolen by MP. Goes up on the high post. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Durant. Phoenix has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game.
Over the course of his career, Booker has come a long way, truly developing his playmaking.
Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. On the wing, Hardaway. Traps in the tray.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with 4
Man,
fouls
that's some
now,
bullshit.
he has to be very careful.
Thompson, he's checked in for MP. Jalen Green's checked in for the Suns. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Williams passes to White. Now Green. Back to Dunn. Just 4 to shoot. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. And here are the Suns now. The Rockets making the shot. And it's Brooks in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Houston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. One-on-one fast break. Here's White. Off target from outside. Rockets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that.
Tough two from Durant. And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams changing it up here. A minute 42 left in the third. Allen surveying the D to the inside. Pocket 6. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Can they get it? Phoenix no good that time either. Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Down low. Eason's shot is good. And it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Williams kicks to Green. Williams has a screen for Green. Phoenix no good that time either. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Over to the left wing. Shepard with the ball. Russell's there. Thompson outside. Fires it up. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Thompson against Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Rockets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Money out there with Thompson. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Eason in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. No good from Booker. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A 2-point game. Thompson, a screen on Booker. Here's Money. Inside. MP gets it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Booker. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, Booker getting it done at every level. He is just a bucket getter.
Houston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Thompson, a screen on Booker. MP with it. Now Green defending, and Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And stolen by MP. Pass to Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Shepard's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
The Rockets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Dunn's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
And Booker is so good from the mid-range. His jumper looks like it's going in every time.
Screen by Durant. Money passes to Shepard. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. It's Durant on the wing. Over Dunn. Malawach grabs the miss. Suns trail by 5. To the paint. And Dunn with the slam.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now, here's MP. Now, Shepard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Crafty work there by Shepard to draw the whistle while in the act of shooting.
And he makes the first.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
Houston making some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Smith's subbed in for Amen Thompson. And for the Suns, Mark Williams is checked in for Malawach. Dylan Brooks comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's White in for Green. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Booker outside. At the elbow, Williams. It's blocked. Shepard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. The 3 from MP. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's White. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Hands it from downtown. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's White. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And stolen by Dunn. Williams. Oh, the dunk.
Now, that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Houston. Houston leading by 7. Screen by Smith. No good on the layup.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
All right, here's Williams. Booker. That shot, no good. MP outside. Beyond the arc. White pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Williams. Got it to go off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Now here's Durant. Confident finish by Durant.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now Williams. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Screen by Durant. They double team KD. Launches it. And it doesn't go. Suns trail by 5. Outside Booker. White fires. The 3 doesn't go.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
So the first of 3 is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw drops, and it's a 7-point game. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. It's taken away by Smith. Layup, no good.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
MP. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 9. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
It's Booker. White outside. And get the 3. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP can't connect from long distance. So Houston wins it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce.
Let's go, man. Let's go. We got another one. We got Minnesota next.
frozen. You get way better cost per ounce and more nutrition.
I love analytical mind at work. I'm a pancake man.
Oh, and if you see fresh fruit, just, you know,
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Julius Randle.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tim Hardaway is out there with MP. And it's Mycareer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Randle at power forward with Reed at center. Scottie Pippen Jr. out there with Edwards. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. Grant, two teams with very high hopes for the postseason. This should be a fantastic matchup.
You know, B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar. Both sides have talent. They're exciting. You know, it's the kind of game that could come down to the last shot.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Now here's Pippen. He's closely guarded. Pass to Dosunmu. Takes a 13-footer. Pippen, no good. Now here's MP. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Pippen, covered by MP. Pippen with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Edwards can't hit. Smith against Reed for three. Hardaway. Randle pulls down the board. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Houston. MP with it. Now Pippen defending. MP no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Now here's MP. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. Count it.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. Taking a look at Minnesota, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Checking out the Rockets, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Now here's Pippen. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Reed. Pippen outside. Outside for Randall. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
From deep, MP. Again, MP missing. The Timberwolves trail. Outside for Randall. For 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Randall's got 6 points.
Well, you could tell that Randall was looking for his shot there. Got the ball and wasted no time putting up the jab.
Pass to Durant. He shoots. And another basket for Houston.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Durant. MP outside. Smith outside. On the wing, Durant. 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Here's money. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
DeSumo outside. Pippen outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Capella, he's checked in for Mycareer. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Amen Thompson's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Shepard in for MP. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, you see that? Capella sets the screen, then gets to a spot where his man can get him the ball for the score.
Here's Banks, and stolen by Durant. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Outside Sexton. Shoots over Shepard. That one's wide left.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
What you appreciate about Colin Sexton, he's very team-minded offensively, Coach.
Yeah, he sees the big picture, works hard to make smart plays. Sometimes it's a pass, and other times, Brian, it's finishing the possession.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Now here's Edwards. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And a nice finish on the layup. Edwards got 8.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Capella in the high post. He's against Gobert. Here's Durant. The shot no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Edwards. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepherd is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. To the inside. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like the quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
So the Houston 5 right now. MP is out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Shepherd. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He scored 28 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Pass to Clark. Outside Sexton, 6 to shoot. Sexton, another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Shepherd, 4-3, counted from distance. Shepherd's got 5 now.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Here's Sexton, and yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Eason, back to Durant. To the middle. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sexton. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
Randall finds Sexton. Randall against Durant. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Houston.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Money. He's got 6. On the wing, Durant. The 3. Tries to keep it alive. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Randall. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
MP way outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Sexton from behind the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
MP, the flush.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll,
let's go, man. We got the lead back
for over a decade.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple. Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
That was some BS.
Think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
He drops it from range.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside McDaniels. Pippen outside. Reed to screen on MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pippen's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Outside Hardaway. Back to MP. Five on the clock. And MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Well, picking up his 2nd foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the 2nd quarter.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. MP inside, guarded by Edwards. Right side Durant takes a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dosunmu with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
MP shot is off. Pippen right side. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. So we conclude the first half. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 7. And don't go away.
Man.
After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Horrible end to that quarter right there.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, right now for Minnesota, the playoffs right around the corner. Tonight's going to be about fine-tuning and getting ready for the postseason.
Yeah, one game left to play. You want to stay as healthy as possible and go out with a win.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Rockets.
If you're shooting under 30% from three, try to find another way to score. Man, this is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, they're making it too easy on the defense.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Minnesota leading by 7. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Anthony Edwards out there with Scottie Pippen Jr. And it's DeSumo in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Hardaway against Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's Pippen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now MP. Down low. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
Edwards against Hardaway. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. Pippen, no good. Rockets trail by 5. For the finish. Oh, pow!
My goodness. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Pippen, pass to Edwards. Pass to Randall. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Randall's got 11.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Minnesota leading by 6. Now DeSumo, guarded by Durant. And here's MP. 12 points for him. Picked by Smith. To the wing on the left. Mamukelashvili. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Money's got his 5th assist in this one. Smith against Randall. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Pippen. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Randall, a screen on Hardaway. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ants emerged as an elite player.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
On the wing, Durant. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
For three, Randall. Durant pulls it in.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Pass to Hardaway for the lead. And he hits the jumper. Hardaway's got 6.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Now here's Pippen. 10 points for him. And here's Edwards outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And it's Colin Sexton in for Pippen. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Eason comes in for Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Hardaway. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Edwards looking it over. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. MP with it. He's got 14 for 3. Durant. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Cunningham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Anthony Edwards. Finney Smith's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for MP. 1:27 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Daniels. Tries the spin move. And that one is hammered home.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Into the lane. And stolen by Cunningham. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And here's Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside, Finney Smith. Here's Shepard. Checked by Sexton. Pass to Capella. It's good. Capella's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Cunningham finds McDaniels. Back to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sexton misses. Outside Eason. Pass to Shepard. Over Sexton. Oh, no good! It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Minnesota. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
So the Houston 5 right now. Tari Eason is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Thompson. Then it's MP. And it's Shepherd in at the 3. The small forward. Sexton, that's good.
He's shifty. Sexton can get by you if he's given a lane.
Here's Money. And he's going for the lob.
This will probably be the last one.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Minnesota in the lead. Randall left side. McDaniels from long range. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Thompson a screen on Sexton, and the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Timberwolves shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Sexton finds McDaniels. Sexton goes in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
When Sexton gets a head start, he's so hard to stop.
Pass to Shepherd. Clark against Thompson. MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Shepherd for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The 3 ball. Eason pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's MP from outside. The Rockets with another miss. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Randall outside. No good on the triple. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Thompson, a screen on Clark. MP with it. Picked up by Sexton. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Durant, he's checked in for Shepherd. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Sexton. Another miss by Minnesota. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now MP. It counts, and the foul.
Let's go.
That's on Colin Sexton.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Shepherd's checked in. Free throw no good from MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed's checked in for Gobert. The Sumu comes in for McDaniels. And it's Pippen in for Sexton. And here's Pippen. Randall, a screen on MP. Pass to Randall. Now here's Edwards. Fires top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now here's MP. To the inside, Mycareer.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Edwards, and the 3 misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
MP making the long-range connection.
Well, they got their young star the ball, and it paid off. MP so wow.
Randall using the glass to lay it in.
Well, in that situation, you know Randall's going to be calling for the ball. That's a nice take.
MP fires. Yes! Locked in on the J.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Edwards against Hardaway. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
MP cleared away by Reed. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards getting a good look. Edwards.
Well, if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention. You need that in a leader.
A minute and a half left in the final quarter. Outside Durant. He launches. Oh, it's off. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Yes, sir. It's good.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Here's Smith. Flushes it down with both hands.
When you need a hoop, Smith is a great option. Tall with the ability to hit a 3 or penetrate.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Now here's MP, defended by Pippen.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it
That's
gets.
game time, baby.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Randall. Edwards with big finish.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Now Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Let's go, KD.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots. That and one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Reed. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Well, you can tell Reed's teammates believe in him. They trust that he's going to come up with important points when they need him to.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of two is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Big moment for the young MP.
It's all about getting a three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
Now Edwards. Fires away from outside. Oh, the long ball, no good. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so it's Houston winning this one. And
that's it, baby.
Squeezed out the win here.
That's how we're going to close out the season, man. I'm going to go ahead and simulate that Golden State game, get to the playoffs, get those going tomorrow.
Whatever the margin may have been.
And that about does it for the final
First
game
round
of
for
the
show
NBA
tomorrow.
regular season. For
I'll be
Hill,
back. Like, share,
and
comment,
Coach Stan Van
subscribe.
Gundy,
It's free,
this
man.
is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Yes, sir. End up winning that MVP. Yes, sir. Clutch player of the year. Yeah. Coach of the year. Executive of the year. This bitch ass nigga. Got that MVP though. Yes, sir. All NBA first team. Cade Cunningham, Giannis, Wembanyama, and Jokic. Damn, I don't think nobody would beat us. That's a hell of a squad right there. Me at the 1, Cade at the 2, Giannis at the 3, Jokic at the 4, Wemby at the 5. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Ja made the 3rd team. LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, Shea made 2nd team. Tatum made 3rd team. Devin Booker made 3rd team. Halliburton 3rd team. Man, how did I not get defense? It's crazy. Alright, so we got man, why did I do that? Let's see, we got, let's look at the oh, there it go, playoffs. No, it ain't. Man, what the hell is the they're not gonna let me look at the play-in bracket? Guess not. Alright, well I'm out. Advance to the NBA playoffs and to arena. Alright. I'll advance it next stream.